So I thought I'll give you a little background and a little information on Mantra Raja Pada Stotram, which is a stotram composed by Lord Shiva on Narasimha. So Mantra Raja, right? So what does the word mantra mean? Mantra is Mananam Trayate iti mantraha. That is, that which on recitation and japam protects the one who recites it is called a mantra. So actually the literal meaning here, Mananam Trayate, is the one that saves the mind. So that is what a mantra is. And Raja, of course, means king. So Mantra Raja means king of mantras, and it refers to the Sri Nrusimha Anushtup Mantram. Now this Narasimha Anushtup Mantram was created by Shankara, who's Lord Shiva, and it is on Lord Narasimha, and it is set in the Anushtup meter. So Anushtup meter consists of 32 syllables or aksharams. So for example, even Vishnu Sahasranamam, every slokam is in Anushtup meter because every slokam will have 32 syllables. Similarly, Mantra Raja Pada Stotram is also an Anushtup meter, which is 32 syllables. So here, this Narasimha Anushtup Mantram, it consists of 32 aksharams. So Lord Shiva has assembled these 32 aksharams into words and housed each one of these words in a slokam in the Sri Mantra Raja Pada Stotram. So first, let's take a look at what the Narasimha Anushtup Mantram looks like. So I will just chant out first couple of lines of the mantram. It goes like Om 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 Yo Vei Nrsimho Devo Bhagavan Yascha Brahma Tasmai Vei Namo Namaha Om Kram Om Yo Vei Nrsimho Devo Bhagavan Yascha Vishnu Tasmai Vei Namo Namaha Om Veem Om Yo Vei Nrsimho Devo Bhagavan Yascha Maheshwara Tasmai Vei Namo Namaha Om Ram Om Yo Vei Nrsimho Devo Bhagavan Yascha Purusha Tasmai Vei Namo Namaha. So the mantram goes on like this, and there are 32 lines to the mantram. What I've highlighted here in each of the lines is every mantram has what is called a bija syllable. So if any of you have been initiated into any mantrams, there are certain syllables that are called the bija syllables. Some familiar ones are like Shreem, Hreem, Kleem, right? These are the syllables that give power to that mantram. So in the Narasimha Anushtup Mantram, there are these 32 syllables, which I've shown here, that have been I have shown here and highlighted, right? So these are the 32 aksharams, syllables. Now, if you look at it, if you look at the first, which is and Kram, you put that together and in Sanskrit it becomes Ugram. Next, Ram becomes Viram. Third, Mahavishnam becomes Mahavishnum. Jwa plus La plus Tam becomes Jwalantam. So similarly, when you put these together, you get these words. Ugram, Viram, Mahavishnum, Jwalantam, Sarvato Mukham, Nrsimham, Bhishanam, Badram, Mrityum, Namamyaham. So this is the 32 syllables that have been put together. And here I'm showing you 1 to 32, how they're put together into words. Many of you might have heard this slokam, this chanting of this. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham Nrsimham Bhishanam Badram Mrityum Namamyaham. So these are the 32 aksharas that have been taken from the Narasimha Anushtup Mantram and put together into these words. So let's look at what these words mean. Ugram, the one who is of a fierce form. He came in this form to kill the demon Hiranyakashipu and to save his devotee Prahalada. So Ugram, the fierce form. Veeram, the valorous one. Mahavishnu, he was of course the avataram of Mahavishnu. Jwalantam, which means shining. So he is the Jyoti or the light that is the cause of all the light coming either from the sun, the moon, the fire, or the stars. He is the original source. So he is Jwalantam, shining. Sarvato Mukham, which literally means one who has faces in all directions. But what it really means is one who can see and knows everything. Sarvato Mukham. Narasimham, the one who came as half man, half lion, right? Narasimham. And the reason he came in that form was the demon Hiranyakashipu, he had a boon from Brahma that he could neither be killed by a human being or by an animal. So Perumal took the special form of half lion, half man, and he came in this form. So Narasimham, Bhishanam, frightening. That is, the mere thought of whose name frightens and scares away all the ghosts, devils, and demons, as well as all diseases. Bhadram, which means auspicious. He is the repository of all good things, and by worshipping him, all the people are able to obtain auspicious things. He is Mrityum, which literally means the death of death. So he is the one who destroys death itself. He rules over Lord Yama. Namamyaham, I bow down to. So these are the key words that were formed from the 32 aksharams. Now, if you look at the Mantra Raja Pada Stotram, these words are all embedded in the stotram itself. So on the first line, Vrittod Pulla, if you look at the second line, Ninada Trasta Vishwandam Vishnum Ugram Namamyaham. Second slokam. So similarly, then it goes on to Mahavishnum Jwalantam. So each of these words is embedded in each of the lines in this. So basically that whole Narasimha Anushtup Mantram, the syllables have been put together and have been placed into the Mantra Raja Pada Stotram. And that's why the Mantra Raja Pada Stotram is so powerful and it's very good to chant it. Okay, so who can chant? So the Narasimha Anushtup Mantram is typically given to a disciple by the Acharya, and it is used for mantra japam, and it can be done during Pradosha Kalam. So any mantram always has to be given to you in Diksha by the Acharya, and then you can chant it. But the Mantra Raja Stotram is, because it's a stotram, it can be recited by all. Especially, it is good to recite during the 3 Sandhya Kalams of the day, which is the morning, the noon, and the dusk time. And also it's good on the days in which the constellation of Swati is in ascendance, because Swati is the nakshatram of Narasimha Bhagavan. Benefits of chanting. 1, it destroys all the sins by sheer recall of his name that is spelled out in the Mantra Raja Pada Stotram. It provides fearlessness for those tormented by the fierce Navagrams or the 9 planets. It drives away all the ghosts and goblins, as well as all physical illness and the tapatrayams. It blesses one with what is desired as boons. And it also makes us the object of his limitless grace and makes him accept our Sharanagati or surrender. So this is a little bit of the background. I found this very interesting actually when I went through this to find out the link between the Narasimha Anushtup Mantram and how those syllables have been placed inside the Mantra Raja Pada Stotram. I think in the next session, we will start to look at the meaning of each of the slokams in the Narasimha Mantra Raja Pada Stotram. And it is always good to remember Narasimha Bhagavan whenever you feel you are in any type of physical danger or you are scared by anything. It is always good to at least, if you cannot chant the stotram, at least chant the Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum for protection from him. Because the way he came and he protected his devotee, he will definitely protect those who are devoted to him. So thank you very much. And
Shri Ishvara Uvacha Vrittotphullavishalaksham Vipakshakshayadikshitam Ninadatrasthavishvandam Vishnum Ugram Namamyaham Sarvairavadhyatam Praptam Sabalaugham Dite Sutam Nakhagrai-shakali-chakre yastam viram namamyaham padavashtabdha-patalam murdha-vishtatrivishtabam bhuja-pravishtashtadisham mahavishnum namamyaham jyotimshyarkendu-nakshat ज्वलनादीन्यनुक्रमात् ज्वलन्ति तेजसा यस्य तं ज्वलन्तं नमाम्यहम् सर्वेन्द्रियैरपि विना सर्वं सर्वत्र सर्वदा यो जानाति न मां याद्यं तमहं सर्वतोमुखम् नरवत्सिंहवच्चैव यस्य रूपं महात्मनः महासटं महादंष्ट्रं तं नृसिंहं नमाम्यहम् यन्नामस्मरणाद्भीताः भूतवेतालराक्षसाः रोगाद्याश्च प्रणश्यन्ति भीषणं तं नमाम्यहम् सर्वोऽपियं समाश्रित्य सकलं भद्रमश्नुते श्रिया च भद्रया जुष्टः यस्तं भद्रं नमाम्यहम् साक्षात् स्वकाले सम्प्राप्तं मृत्युं शत्रुगणान्वितं भक्तानां नाशयेद्यस्तु मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् नमस्कारात्मकं यस्मै विधायात्मनिवेदनं त्यक्तदुःखोऽखिलान् कामान् अश्नन्तं तं नमाम्यहम् दासभूता स्वतः सर्वे ह्यात्मानः परमात्मनः अतोऽहमपि ते दासः इति मत्वा नमाम्यहम् शङ्करेणादरात् प्रोक्तं पदानां तत्त्वनिर्णयं त्रिसन्ध्यं यः पठेत् तस्य श्रीर्विद्यायुश्च वर्धते।